Yeah, hi, fucking Dave here. While I was editing this episode, I was noticing the footage that I ripped from the DVD is out of sync at times, really low in volume, and when I was watching it initially, there was a lot of artifacts and the screen just kept fucking up, so in my review I mentioned it looks like the Matrix is glitching a lot. But then when I pulled the footage and I watched it while editing this, it didn't really do that. So in case you're wondering what the fuck I'm talking about, that's what. So yeah, enjoy another half-assed episode of the show that I'm sick of saying the title of. So yeah, on with it. In 1981, writer-director bad name Boone Collins co-wrote Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker. In 2005, he kept the nightmare alive in Sleepover Nightmare. Unfortunately, where the first is a genre favorite, though it's more fucked up drama than straight up slasher, Sleepover Nightmare was not as much. If you look at the IMDb pages of the cast, some of them, despite small roles, were in some pretty big projects, but they were also in Sleepover Nightmare. 5:40, no time to look into it any deeper. I'm getting sleepy. Let's have a sleepover. I hope we all get topless and have a pillow fight. As we all know, chaperoning a serial killer is the best time to joke and fuck around. I'm convinced this killer is just Eric Whiting, director of Primordial and Ragmark. Where did they get the budget for this crash scene? Remind me to check the credits. I swear it's stock footage. Editor's note, I forgot to look. My favorite part of shitty direct-to-video digital movies made around this time is how the picture takes up so little of the screen on current TVs. I don't know which has more ripples, the water in this scene, the awfully aged digital look, or my ass. 2005, where every dude is a khaki-wearing douche and yet all the women are incredibly attractive. What a time. Holy fuck, someone's going around decapitating albinos.
Now, girls jumping on trampolines. God bless you.
7 years earlier, in 1959? No, it's The Matrix, my bad, and it's glitching to shit. Every slasher needs a good origin story. Oh, his girlfriend cheated on him. That's it? Be happy, guy, now you don't have to share that other burger. Ron kills the guy quite hilariously while everyone just stands and watches, and then takes his girlfriend and immediately does this. Two car wrecks in 12 minutes in this movie? What the fuck is going on? So he's going to kill these partiers and Anton Sugar here just because he can't keep women from cheating on him and cars from exploding? Alright, I'm in. So Dwight and Carly are our leads, and Dwight immediately goes to bang this chick who cheats us out of any on-screen nudity and thus deserves to die. Also because our killer hates infidelity, I guess. Speaking of our killer, he should have kept the prison uniform. Sure, the security guard uniform from the dollar store helps him blend in, but it looks ridiculous. Carly seems fine that her boyfriend has left her with all these complete strangers for so long, while everyone insinuates that he's up to no good. Ignoring all the red flags like she's colorblind or just blind, she makes the best of it and goes swimming. This chud, which we've never seen before, goes to squeeze the lizard, which isn't the expression I'm thinking of, and helps Ron complete the look. Dwight finally shows up, pissed off because Carly is rubbing bums, literally, with this guy in a very natural scene. They then fight, and we continue to not care about this relationship at all. Kind of like Dwight. At least we got some man-ass. Never mind, they made up, because dumb. Speaking of dumb...
Today is a great day for French rock and roll.
Whatever you say, man.
I have a bad feeling about Ed Sheeran here.
Oh. Hey, didn't hear you there. Nice hat. Looks a lot like Quinn's. I don't think we met. Rick.
I would like to know how Ron received the superpowers to do that. With all these bikinis and awful dialogue and acting, this movie really could have used a killer piñata. Meanwhile, Carly continues to buy Robin Noodlehead's bullshit and they decide to stay the night. Oh, like a sleepover. I hope nothing goes wrong. That doesn't sound familiar at all. Here are some really dead people. They are definitely not breathing at all. Oh no, the best character. At least he went out doing what he loved most, you motorboating son of a bitch. Back at the House of Love, Dwight and Shannon drop all pretense and try to get Carly into a three-way. She rejects the offer, hence making me lose interest in this movie once more. Then Harry finds some wet paint and freaks out, running to the house and bringing us to that dreaded point in every slasher movie where the lead becomes aware of the killer and ends our chances of any more nudity. So why even bother?
We're leaving in my car.
Did you get him?
I don't know.
I guess everyone else left without saying goodbye, rude, so the four remaining characters try to escape. Oh no, Ron is driving again. We know how good he is at that. Oh darn, he killed Dwight. He was such a good guy, too. They locked themselves in the house just in time. The sun was going down and the Matrix was fucking up again. They keep finding bodies and parts in random places. Add teleportation to Ron's powers to have been able to do all this. Later, these two nerds in more dollar store costumes show up for some reason. They investigate this motherfucker, and you'll never guess what happens. You're right, they roam the house, padding the runtime some more, and 2005 CGI blood spits out this door. Then this happens. Ninja Master Ron. Is there anything he can't do? Guess not. His blows make thunder roar upon impact. For fuck's sake. I will give Sleepover Massacre one thing. What? That's the wrong movie. I will give Sleepover Nightmare one thing. I did not expect these two to be the last ones alive. Anyway, one dark water fight later, Carly is knocked out and wakes up in a happy birthday to me ending. Oh, thank God, the nerd is still alive. Now the movie can't end. God damn it. Anyway, Ron eats some bread. I'm sorry. It's stupid. Anyway, Ron eats some bread and offers Carly an apple while he mourns the loss of his favorite hat. A truck pulls up, and it's this character I haven't mentioned at all because he's been really pointless. He's the caretaker guy with a bad accent who wasn't doomsayery enough to be a crazy Ralph, so he's just a guy. Doesn't matter, he's fucking dead now. These assholes don't try to warn him at all and take off in the cop car. Ron teleports onto the car and starts fucking... I should have laughed at my own writing. It's sad. Anyway, Ron teleports onto the car and starts fucking it as hard as he can. And why will no one ever learn that Ron and vehicles don't mix? And the movie is over. Harry finally has enough and drops fucking megaton warheads onto Ron's skull. As they walk away, we think Ron is still alive, but he just goes into the fetal position. Which all dead bodies do, right? We hear more sirens in the background and the credits roll. By the way, why is the tagline "The dead never wake"? I mean, it's obviously not true. These two were breathing the whole time. Whatever. Anyway, the movie is forgettable and has aged terribly, but this is hands down the best costume for a killer ever. Instant slasher icon.